Traders, you are highly welcome in my channel. Can you guess where I am? You may not guess right now, but I'm home. Yep, packed in the darkness. Let me get for you the light. Yeah, where's the light? I gotta look for the light. I'm busy looking for the light. Where it is? Where is it? The torch. I'm busy looking for the torch. Yes, I got it. Yay! Here I found the torch. Yeah, I've placed it just right there. So sad that we're in this darkness here for a while. Yeah, let me see if I can organize myself and sit well and talk to you and make some content for you as well. Yeah, here I am, traders. But for today, the darkness is so severe and I'm just back from work. Yeah, so far it has been 2 days now, no light. So we are just here in the darkness, struggling and hustling. Actually, the main reason why this darkness is prevailing, one of it is that we have our transformer. Our transformer got blown up. Yeah, somebody told me that the oil in the transformer was leaking, and imagine no one even was paying attentive to it. The electricity company should have someone inspecting that transformer. Okay, uh, and most of the company in Uganda, they don't want to inspect their machines. Let me set the torch well. It is actually splashing in my eye. Let me put the torch well here. It is flashing my eye. Yeah, but I think I'm now good to go. Actually, the companies in Uganda, they normally don't want to inspect their machines. Even you can see vehicles on the road, especially taxis. They're not inspected. They're very old, and even the owners don't even care about inspecting it. Not even the police officers think about inspecting those cars. Yeah, they're just there and causing accidents because of poor service and so on. Even the same thing with this transformer. I heard that the oil in the transformer was leaking and got finished from the transformer, and then the transformer ended up blowing up. Now we are in severe darkness. 3 days now in the darkness, and I heard that they will work on it after 1 week. So don't be surprised if you see me making content in darkness like this. So it means that I'll be trading in the darkness and I'll be charging my phone somewhere else. I'll pay for it. Like today I paid to charge my other phone, and I even didn't work well. I didn't ride the border well because my border is an electric border. So wherever my border simply means bike, motorcycle. My motorcycle is an electric motorcycle, and so wherever you go, you find that wherever swapping station you go to swap the battery, you will always find out that there is no electricity. So it seriously affects people who use electric border like us or like me. And the few stations with electricity, you'll find that all the batteries are being booked, and people are waiting for their battery. They book and stay there and wait for them, and then it's hard actually to find a battery, okay, for the bike. And I came back home with only 4%. Yeah, I hope that tomorrow when I go on the road, I'll be able to get the battery and work and make some money for myself. Yeah, however much I work, but I didn't work as usual. I didn't get good money. I didn't get money at all. Not good money, but I didn't get money at all. But because I love you so much, I will still make content in the darkness for you, so that you can still learn from my Forex knowledge. Actually, in this world, we don't have to give up. Challenges are there, trials are there, but we need to keep pushing. Okay, we need to keep pushing. Even in your Forex journey, you need to keep pushing. I know Forex is not an easy industry, but no giving up until you start seeing fruits. Yeah, for me, many times I feel I want to give up in Forex, but I have already started. I don't want to look back. Yeah, and also the same thing with you. You don't have to look back so long as you have started Forex trading. It is so hard. That's why even people call it a scam. Okay, Forex is not a scam, but people call it scam because they always lose and they have always failed to get the money from Forex. Yeah, but it's there. For me, actually, the reason why I will never give up on Forex is because I ever withdrew money from my Xness account. Okay, I moved $10 into $60, and I was able to withdraw that money. It only happened twice in my life since I started Forex, and just a small account. Therefore, I should find a way of how I can do that every single week. Okay, I cannot say every single day because um sometimes the market doesn't give you that setup where you can trade every single day. Sometimes you can even spend a week without trading depending on the market condition. Yeah, so don't always force trade, don't force the chart. Yeah, don't force anything in Forex. Just move according to what the market has given to you. If you keep forcing trades, you'll end up over trading or taking bad setup, which can lead to your losses. Yeah, let the market do its thing and then execute according to your area of interest. Forex is the only way to go in life. Remember also, as you are trading Forex, keep also hustling with other job. Okay, just see Forex as an investment, not as a daily source of income. Because if you see Forex as a daily source of income, you also end up being disappointed in the market. You lose your money, you'll be depressed, you'll have anxieties, okay, because of the market. If there's no setup, do not trade. If there's a setup, take that and trade. Today actually I've been home a little bit. I went to work late because of electricity issue. My phones were down. I wanted to make content in the daytime, but because of the electricity issues, I didn't charge my phone last night. I'd left my phone at my friend's place to charge, but when I went there, also they had gone out of power. The phone didn't charge, so I had to charge during daytime, as I've told you before. And now I'm here making content at night. Yeah, so I took some trades during daytime, and the trade is still running on. But let us go in the chat and see actually why I took that trade, and we see the analysis about that trade. Remember, this channel is only about Forex. There's nothing much that we are going to be discussing here apart from updating you about my daily life, how it's going, and some Forex information. Yeah, so let us jump in there and then we see. traders, as you can see here, this is actually the trade for today, and I've decided to not close this trade. I want it to go up to my take profit. Yeah, there was a trade I took last week, but I closed the trade before it went into my take profit, because I thought that it was going to reverse, but it did not reverse. It went and took my take profit, and it went exceedingly above even the take profit. So I felt so sad, and I regret a little bit why I closed that trade. Yeah, but for this time, no, I will make it hit my take profit. Yeah, so the trade is going on beautifully. Yeah, it's going on so beautifully, and no rush to actually disturb this trade. As you can see in MT5, this is how it is. The trade is actually going to $5 right now. Yeah, so I will let it play throughout the night, and I believe that the take profit will possibly be hit tomorrow. Yeah, I've only taken one position on this trade here. No need to disturb, no need to be excited, no need to be moved by the condition of the market right now. This is on 15-minute time frame as an entry. Yeah, but let us go on 1 day top down analysis here. So on 1 day, I have seen that this trade is actually an uptrend trade. Yeah, if you try to draw your trend line, you can see that this trade, let me try to clean up the chart. I can see some stuffs here that I didn't clean. So let us first draw the trend here. Okay, it has several touches. I cannot draw like that. Maybe I can put it here, the first touch here, yeah, second touch here, with some trend line broken. Okay, it is broken, the market is as broken. Okay, the trend line, so it means that it has changed the structure. Yeah, it has changed the structure, because as you can see, all the way from here, okay, it broke here, came and made some retest here. Now it is going down. Then on 4 hours, we can see clearly what is actually happening now. Yeah, this is top down analysis. You start from bigger time frame to the lower time frame, and in case you have not seen your setup, please don't take the trade. Yeah, so what I've seen here, since this trend line was broken, okay, and this is the retest we were talking about. Okay, so the price has changed the direction to come and mitigate this order block here. Yeah, so to come and mitigate it here, and then probably they will bounce up again. Okay, so to wait for this bouncing or the reflection, you must also have a confirmation, otherwise it may end up going down. Okay, in case you have taken some trade there, it can get you into a loss. But then if it will bounce up, you should also wait for the confirmation before you take for an entry. Yep. So and then on 1 minute, on 1 hour, you can see clearly what the price is doing. So for me, I just saw that really this price to come down here. So it had started building this trend line here. After this, after the retest, it again broke the inner or the smaller trend line of the retest on a high time frame. It again broke it and then started heading down here. So I was like, okay, let me mark up my small order block here. And then since now the trade has come and touched this trend line here, after mitigating on this small order block here, I had to take my entry, okay, on 15 minutes. But then on 30 minutes, let us see clearly what has happened. Just simple. It's just so simple there. On the order block, it came and mitigated it on the trend line and then bounced back and kept moving its way down, heading downward. And then on 15 minutes, it actually concluded, okay, the thing. Its movement is just going down and down and down, nowhere else. But also, since the market is unpredictable, you never know, it may bounce back and come to break even or even up to the stop loss. But I do not expect that. I expect it to come up to here. I may end up closing it from here, but if it comes up to take profit, the better. Yeah. So that is the trade for today, traders. I hope that you have understood and learned something out of it, and I will see you in the next one.